Greetings. I am going to share my notice of default sent to World Overcomers Ministries. Not only did I send them my notice of default, I also published it on Calameo, and I will share all publishing links in the description section of the video. Okay, so here is my shipping label again. Here's the shipping tool used to verify that they received it. And here is my notice of default. And the last page, as you can see, it is notarized. Okay, again, the links to the Calameo will be in the description box. Okay, now I will comprehend my notice of default. Affiant declares the affidavit of fraud to World Overcomers Ministries responded sent on May 11, 2020, USPS tracking number 1Z3V384X0329742827, received by respondent on May 12, 2020, and published on Calameo May 13, 2020. Affidavit of fraud to World Overcomers Ministries, published again on Calameo June 22, 2020. Affiant declares that no response was received by World Overcomers Ministries. Respondent agrees by acquiescence, lack of response, and no response to the affidavit. The parties to the contract entitled Notice of Default Hereinafter Contract are in full agreement regarding the following: affidavit of fraud sent on May 11, 2020, published on Calameo. Number 1, affiant is competent to state the matters included in her affidavit, has knowledge of the facts, and declares that to the best of her knowledge, the statements made in her affidavit are true, correct, and not meant to mislead. Affiant is an autochthonous, indigenous, flesh and blood female of Aniyunwaya descent and is a non-resident alien outside the general venue and jurisdiction for the corporate United States, America. Number 3, World Overcomers Ministries are herein addressed in their public capacity as a citizen and resident of the state of South Carolina and is participating in a commercial enterprise with co-business partners. Number 4, the following laws of this private contract is the agreement of the parties supported by the law merchant and applicable maxims of law. Affiant at no time, number 5, affiant at no time has willingly, knowingly, intentionally, or voluntarily agreed to be mislabeled by the fraudulent terms and misnomers of black, Negro, colored, etc., nor subordinate her position as creditor through signature or words or actions or inactions. Affiant at no time has requested or accepted extraordinary benefits or privileges from World Overcomers Ministries. Number 7, affiant is not a corporate fiction, see South Carolina Code 1-13-30D, but an autochthonous, indigenous, flesh and blood female of Aniyunwaya descent. Affiant's Number 8, affiant's affidavit of fraud to World Overcomers Ministries sent USPS tracking number 1Z3V384X0329742827, May 11th, and published May 13th, 2020. Calameo, published on Calameo. Affiant gave legal notice that World Overcomers Ministries' failure to properly and timely respond to this good faith effort to solve this commercial dispute will constitute respondent's consent, and affiant's claims are valid, legal, and lawful, and would agree that affiant may pursue all legal remedies to achieve satisfaction of this commercial contract. And that ends my comprehension of my notice of default sent to World Overcomers Ministries.